Good morning, my dear students. Myself, Kausar Momin, ninth Standard, Subject Science 2, Chapter number 9, Environmental Management. What is the meaning of management? Obviously, anything which we are managing something that comes in a management. Now, this management word is related to our environment. Like, what type of management is going on in environment? All this concept we are going to study in this chapter. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about weather and climate, meteorology, solid waste management, disaster management. All these concepts we are going to study in this chapter. So, very first, we will go ahead with our first topic, which is weather and climate. Let's go ahead with the weather and climate. Atmospheric condition at a specific time at a particular place are referred to as weather. Obviously, we all know about if the rainy season is there, then we are saying, oh my god, now the weather is very cool. If summer season is there, then we are saying it's a hot weather. So this type of situations are there as per the conditions with a specific time, so which we are referring it as weather. So what is the meaning of weather? Atmospheric condition at a specific time at a particular place are referred to as weather. Okay, so here is the meaning of weather. Atmospheric conditions at a specific time at a particular place are referred to as a weather. I have given you very nice example. In the summer season, hot weather is there. Okay. Atmospheric condition depend upon variety of factors. So here are the factors, and the factors are temperature, sunlight, clouds, humidity, rainfall, visibility, and atmospheric pressure. These are the factors which are weather related, or we can say it as climatic factors. Atmospheric pressure, sunlight, clouds, humidity, rainfall, visibility, and temperature. These are weather related, or we can say as climatic factors. Or otherwise, we can say weather depends upon the prevailing conditions of the air. The climate of a particular region is the average of daily readings of various weather related parameters recorded for several years. Hence, climate is a long term predominant conditions of the atmosphere. Now we are going to discuss about changes in weather. We all know about changes in weather. Likewise, if the climate is going to change, obviously there will be a change in weather. So whatever the changes are there, obviously it will not be continuously going to change. It will have a specific duration for the changes. So all this concept we are going to study over here. Climate does not change continuously. Climate is that which remains constant in a region for a long duration. Thus, we see that weather is related to a specific location and specific time, whereas climate is related to a longer duration and a longer area. Changes in the weather may occur for short periods of time, whereas changes in the climate takes place slowly over a much long duration. Here, there is a difference between weather and climate. Climate plays a very important role in our day to day life. It influences our basic needs like food, clothing, shelter, as well as our occupation. Climate is especially important for an agrarian country like India. Various climatic factors like direction, speed of wind, temperature, atmospheric pressure, etc., are considered during construction of runways, seaports, huge bridges, skyscrapers, etc. Why all this? With all these things, climate is going to be considered. Obviously, everywhere climate is dependent, and it will affect on our daily life also. It will affect on our job. It will affect on our school. If it will affect on our food, clothing. It with everywhere climate affects, because if summer season is there, then we are changing our clothes. If winter season, as per the seasons, we are changing our clothes, because climate is going to change as per the seasons. Okay. And our job also, with our school level, if a lot of hotness is there in summer, so we are having vacation because we cannot go properly to the school with that much hot days. Okay, so it will affect our daily life. Now we will go ahead with importance of weather in the living world, which I discussed you previous also, recently only. So point number 1 is daily weather, as also long-term climatic conditions influence human lifestyle directly or indirectly. Land, water bodies, plants, animals collectively form the natural environment on the earth. This environment is responsible for the development of organisms. Point number 2. The climate of a particular region helps to determine the diet, clothing, housing, occupations, and lifestyle of the people of that region. For example, the characteristics lifestyle of Kashmiri and Rajasthani people, because they all are having their seasons. As per their season, they used to stay along with it. Okay. Point number 3. Salinity of marine water, formation of oceanic currents, water cycle, etc. are all related to various weathers and climatic factors. Point number 4 is various climatic factors bring about the weathering of rocks in the Earth's crust. Point number 5. Climate plays a very important role in the formation and enrichment of soil. Point number 6. Microbes in the soil play an important role in the formation of organic materials. This process depends upon various climatic factors. Thus, it is very clear that the study of meteorology is very important from the viewpoint of human life. Meteorology means study of atmosphere. Here you can observe the picture of the same, that daily weather, as long as term climatic condition influence human lifestyle directly or indirectly. Land, water bodies, plants and animals collectively form the natural environment on the earth, and this environment responsible for the development of organisms. The climate of a particular region helps to determine the diet, clothing, housing, occupations, and lifestyle of the people of that region. For example, the characteristics of lifestyle of Kashmiri and Rajasthani people. So you can observe the pictures. Here is the picture for salinity. Salinity of marine water, formation of oceanic currents, water cycle, etc. are all related to various weather and climatic factors. You can observe here the variations. This is decrease in salinity, precipitation of rain or snow. This is the way groundwater flow to ocean, freezing of seawater, evaporation of seawater. So this cycle is there, and this is salinity. Here you can observe that various climatic factors bring about the weathering of rocks in the earth's crust. So see, uh, this is water collects in rock, water freezes and expands, forcing crack to widen. Ice thaws, contracts, and water gets deeper in the cracks again. Repeated expansion and contraction cause further crack till rock splits. So these are the steps. So here we can say that climate plays a very important role in the formation and enrichment of soil. These are the steps. Here a lot of rock is there, and that rock is going to convert it into soil. So here also climate plays very important role. All this part in detail is there in geography. Next is microbes in the soil plays an important role in the formation of organic materials, and this process depends upon various climatic factors. So in short, we can say climate is very important aspects, and we have to study in detail about climate. So most of countries in the world have established meteorology department for making and recording observation. So these departments have observations which equipped with modern instruments and technology to observe and to study in detail of climate. So there is a department, and that department is meteorology. If present climate conditions are analyzed with reference to the past climatic conditions, we can predict climatic changes of further future. However, as climatic is the net result of complex mixture various atmospheric factors, forecasting it is very complicated and difficult. Forecasting is easy for places where climatic changes are slow and of limited nature. However, where climatic changes are complex, interdependent, and rapid, making forecast is very difficult. So, to understand in detail all this study, we are having meteorology department, and nowadays due to this modern techniques, lot of instruments are there in this technology. So let's go ahead in detailed study of meteorology. The science that studies the interrelationships between the various components of air, natural cycles, geological movements of the earth, and climate is called meteorology. There is interrelationship between all these factors, and factors are air, natural cycle, geological movements of the earth, and climate. To study all in detail, or we can interrelate all these components, so overall study is called as meteorology. Meteorology includes study of storms, clouds, rainfall, thunder, lightning, etc. Depending upon the study of such factors, weather forecasts are made. They are useful to common people, farmers, fisheries, aviation services, water transport, and various other organizations. You may have heard that cyclone is going to come by a specific days decided by meteorology department only, and with a specific day it will definitely come. It will happen somewhere as per the meteorology departments gets decided. Okay, so all these things are very important in our life. Meteorology is also very important in our life. Okay, here is the extra knowledge you can observe. The World Meteorological Organization was established by United Nations Organization on 23rd March 1950. This organization plays an important role in food security, water management, transportation, and communication. What was the day? This is general question, general knowledge. That day was 23rd March 1950. It was organized day 23rd March 1950. Okay, now we have to see in our India where is meteorological department. The India Meteorological Department was founded by British in 1875 at Shimla, in head office Pune, and its regional offices are Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Nagpur and Delhi. MKCND. Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, Nagpur and Delhi. You should know about meteorological department offices. It's general knowledge question as well as extra knowledge. Maps are prepared every day which indicated the daily predictions about weather. Such maps are prepared and published twice in 24 hours. In this institute, research goes on continuously on various aspects like instruments for climatic reading, predictions about climate made using radar, predictions about climate related to seismology, predictions regarding rainfall by satellites, air pollution, etc. All this prediction was done by with the help of pollution, rainfall, satellites. Okay. The India Meteorological Department provides important information regarding weather, climatic conditions to the departments like aviation, shipping, agriculture, irrigation, marine oil exploration, production, etc. Predictions regarding calamities like dust storms, heavy rainfall, hot and cold waves, tsunami, etc. You must have heard about this tsunami and all. Tsunami was going to come on a specific day by tomorrow at this time. Well, it is also a prediction with the help of storms, heavy rainfall. All these predictions were going announced by this meteorological department only. Okay, so we can say whatever the communicated all these departments, all types of communication media and citizens. For this purpose, India has launched several satellites equipped with high class technology. Observatories at several locations are doing excellent work in the analysis of the information received from these satellites. If you want to go with the extra knowledge about this work of meteorology department, you can go ahead with this link. Okay, just go with this link. You will get very nice idea related to the meteorological department. But right now for our study, this much is there. Okay, here is a little bit history about monsoon model and climate prediction. The tradition of forecasting the monsoon season in India is older than 100 years. After the famine of 1877, H.F. Ballanford, the founder of IMD, had made such prediction for the first time, taking the snowfall in the Himalayas as per parameter for this prediction. In the decade of the 1930s, the then director of IMD, Sir Gilbert Walker, had underlined the relationship between various worldwide climatic factors and Indian monsoon, and based on available observation and previous recording related to the relationship, he put forth a hypothesis regarding the nature of the monsoon. With the initiative of Dr. Vasantrao Govarikar, in the decade of 1990s, monsoon model based upon 16 worldwide climatic parameters was developed. This model was in use from 1990 to 2002. Whatever the monsoon model prediction, as per the prediction, was described by a founder IMD. He has described this as per the monsoon conditions, whatever the past condition, present conditions. He compared the things and he applied, and whatever the model was described by him, Dr. Vasantrao Govarikar. The decade was 1990, and based on this monsoon model, 16 worldwide climatic parameters was developed, and this developed monsoon model used in 1990 to 2002. Similarly, there are mathematical model, holistic model, statistical model is there. Just read it out for your extra knowledge. Presently, we can say new models are being developed at the IITM. Nowadays, whatever the new models are going on in the IITM, work in progress at two levels, namely designing new models and developing new technology. The main focus is development of radar system and satellite technology. Nowadays, whatever the work is going on, all the work is depend upon the satellite.